This video is created by Jagrat Creation. It is on accounting for branches independent branch. I wish to solve one important sum on independent branch. This sum was asked late back in ICWA examination. Observe the sum on the screen. This is the sum which I wish to solve here before you. The following is the trial balance of Woodbine Company as on 31st of December 2017, share capital authorized and issued capital, branch fittings, HO remittance, purchase, goods sent to branch, head office stock in head office trial balance, branch stock is in head office trial balance, debtors, head office account, sales, branch purchases, creditors, branch remittance, cash at bank, cash in hand, profit and loss account, branch expense for HO and branch adjustment account. Head office supplies to the branch with all the goods required, and these are charged at a selling price which is cost plus 100%. So when the goods are sent, cost plus 100%, 100% of the cost is charged, so cost is double and the goods are sent to the branch. At the end of the year, the adjustment is made to reduce the price charged to the wholesale price, which is cost plus 50%. But when the closing stock is valued, the stock valuation is done at the rate of cost plus 50%. Books are kept at the branch to record sales and certain cash transaction. All cash received by the branch is paid to the bank to the credit of HO, but to the branch local bank account worked on an impress system for the payment of sundry expenses and the remittance being made monthly by head office. The value of stock on hand on 31st of December 2017, head office 94,600 in branch. At retail selling price 92,000. Retail selling price means cost plus 100%. At a retail 92,000. From the above, prepare the columnar trading and profit and loss account for the year ended on 31st of December 2017 and the balance sheet. As on that date, ignore taxation. Journal entries are not required, but I am going to write down the absorption entry for your better understanding. Now, what is the peculiarity? 1. Independent trial balance for the branch is given, so branch is an independent branch. One thing. Now, goods are sent to the branch at an invoice price. But the goods sent are not recorded in the books of branch anywhere. Goods sent by HO to the branch is not recorded in the books of branch, but goods sent to the branch are recorded by HO in its books of accounts in a manner that you have studied in stock and debtor system in case of dependent branch. So in case of dependent branch, the goods were sent to the branch. So branch stock account debit to goods sent to branch account, that was the entry made in the books of HO under stock and debtor system. Only that principle of stock and debtor system is being followed by this HO, except that goods, all other expenses are paid by the branch and branch has prepared its independent trial balance, so it's an independent branch. And as the goods are sent to the branch stock account and goods sent to branch account is maintained in the books of HO, and that's why the stock at branch is found in the books of HO. So branch stock at wholesale price 58,450 is appearing in the books of HO. Similarly, goods sent to branch 2,50,920 and branch purchases. So purchase of branch appears in the branch trial balance, but here the branch purchases appear in the trial balance of HO. 2,50,920, 2,50,920. So this is a very peculiar type of sum that once if you follow the operational or operating method about the transactions between HO and branch, then and then you can understand this sum. So whatever I explained to you, let me explain to you once again in detail. branch office stock is in the books of HO. Notice it. At the end of the year, the adjustment is made to reduce the price charged at a wholesale price, which is cost plus 50%. So if cost is 100, profit is 50. Value of stock is 150. If 150 is the value of stock, then 50 is the profit element. How much for 58,450? If you work out 58,450 into 1/3, 50 upon 150, so 1/3. So that is stock reserve. So branch stock adjustment account 19,480 is the profit element in this stock. So 58,440 is the branch stock. The profit element stock reserve therein is 19,480. That is the opening stock reserve. Now, one more point. All stocks are given in the books of HO. The goods are given to the branch at an invoice price. So stock reserve opening balance is also there, that I explained to you. Now, in what circumstances the branch stock is found in the books of HO? When the goods are sent to the branch, they are recorded in the books of HO just alike to the method that you have studied in stock and debtor system. If the goods are sent to the branch, the transaction is not recorded in the books of branch. When the goods are sent to the branch, it is treated as the branch purchases. So branch purchase account debit to goods sent to branch account credit. Just understand. Branch purchase account debit to goods sent to branch account. This is how the entry is recorded in the books of HO for the goods sent to the branch. That's a peculiarity. And it is because of this entry, the stock is found in the books of HO. Now, after explaining these things, I would like to see I am required to prepare the columnar trading profit and loss account and the combined balance sheet. I am going to prepare it. But one point that I want to bring to your notice, that this trial balance will be absorbed by HO in its books of accounts by writing the entry for absorption of trial balance. Though I am not required to write down the journal entry, for explanation purpose I write the entry for absorption of trial balance. So this trial balance is going to be absorbed. So all the assets of branch are absorbed by head office. So all the debit balances will be debited, liabilities will be credited. So this HO remittance account debit, then this branch debtors account debit, cash at bank account debit, cash account debit, expense account debit, 2 branch account credit. See, this is how I already explained to you. Branch purchase account debit to goods and to branch account. And that's why the stock is found in the books of HO. Now, goods are sent to like 50,920. Goods are sent at cost plus 100%. So if 100 is the cost, then load is 100, 200 is the invoice price, 200 is 200. How much for? 2,50,920. So cost of goods purchased and sent is 1,25,460. That's an important point. When I'm going to prepare this trading and profit and loss account, I'm going to reduce these inflated prices to the cost by adjustment entries. Now, I would like to write down the absorption entry. HO remittance account debit, debtors account debit, then cash at bank account debit, cash on hand account debit, branch expense account debit, sales account credit to branch account credit. So all the credit balances are credited, debit balances are debited. So this is how branch trial balance is absorbed in the books of HO. Now HO remittance account debit. This is what I have debited. This asset debited, this asset debited, this expense debited, sales credited, and this branch account is also credited. Now understand one thing. HO remittance account debit to 12,060. I have got a branch remittance account to 2,12,660. There is a credit balance. I have absorbed the trial balance of branch. So 2,12,660 I have debited. So this debit entry will cancel these two. So 2,12,660 absorbed by me will cancel this 2,12,660. So this will be cancelled. By absorption entry, this balance will be cancelled. Now debtors account debit 14,250. Now this 14,250 are debtors. So when I take these debtors, 14,250 are the debtors of branch taken by HO. So it is merged in the trial balance of HO. So here 1,72,800 is already there. So 1,72,800 plus 14,250. This total I will write in the outer column. So 1,87,050 will be the total debtors after absorption of branch debtors. So branch debtors are merged with HO debtors and total debtors are recorded. Now cash at bank 2,000. Cash at bank are 2,000. This 2,000 will be added to 1,82,100. So 2,000 I write. 1,82,100, that also transfer here. I make a total. 1,84,100 is a new cash and bank balance. After absorption of branch bank balance, this is the bank balance in the books of HO. Now, cash balance 100. HO cash balance is 500. So 500 plus 100. So in trial balance, this balance will become 600. Branch expense 23,310. 11,680 paid by HO. So HO has paid these expenses. These are the expenses of the branch. So total expense of branch is 34,990. Now this sales account 2,40,420. 7,45,620 plus 2,40,420. So this is the total sales. Now 11,900 is credited. 11,900 is debited here. So this debit balance of 11,900 gets adjusted against this absorbed credit balance. So these are the changes that I have made in the trial balance of HO in light of this absorption entry. Now I will change the total. So if you make a total, the totals on both the sides should agree. 20,71,240 is the total of new trial balance that is combined for HO and branch. So this is being done away. Absorption entry is recorded. Effect of absorption entry is already reflected in the trial balance. Now I start preparing columnar trading profit and loss account and the balance sheet. So this is a columnar trading and profit and loss account. This is the balance sheet. Now when the goods are sent, load was 100 cost plus profit 100, so 200. At the end of the year, the adjustment is made for stock 50% load. Now I start with the adjustment stock in hand on 31st of December, HO 94,600. So HO stock 94,600. Trading account credit, balance sheet asset side. Branch stock 92,000 at retail price. Retail price is, this is the selling price, retail sales price. So 200 is to 100, how much for? 92,000, 46,000. So 46,000 is the cost of branch stock. And I will record cost of stock in my trading account. So 94,600, balance sheet asset side. This is a branch stock at cost 46,000 that I write on the asset side. So total of stock that will go to the outer column 1,40,600. This is how stock adjustment is recorded. So stock details given to me is reduced to cost, and at cost stock is credited in trading account. At cost stock is reported in the balance sheet. Now this is the combined trial balance after adjustment. Absorption adjustment entry is prepared. So share capital, balance sheet liability side, issued and subscribed, authorized and issued capital, branch fittings asset side. See, branch fittings asset in the books of HO, but in combined balance sheet, it will appear on the asset side. Purchases, HO purchases, HO trading account debit. Now goods sent to branch and branch purchases, they are at the invoice price cost plus 100%. So let me reduce that to cost because I am going to prepare this trading and profit and loss account at cost. So head office supplies branch with all goods required, those charged out of selling price which is cost plus 100%, cost plus 100%. So 200 is the goods sent, then cost is 100. How much for? 2,50,900. So goods sent 1,25,460. So I write the adjustment entry. Goods sent to branch account debit. See, goods sent to branch account 2,50,000 here is a credit balance. This credit balance is debited with the profit load. So profit load is removed. So entry is recorded for the profit load. So by removing the profit load, the value of stock will be exactly same cost plus 100%. So stock will be 1,25,460. So 2,50,920 minus 1,24,460. So 1,25,460 is the cost of goods sent to branch. And same way, branch purchase account credit. Branch purchase account is 2,50,920. To that, 1,24,460 is deducted. So branch purchase also become 1,25,460. So this is the goods sent to branch. Debit the receiver and credit the giver. Branch is the receiver. HO is the giver. So HO's trading account is credited for cost of goods sent to branch, and cost of goods sent to branch is debited to the branch trading account, just like branch purchases. The word used here is branch purchases. Now, this is done. Now, opening stock at HO. Now, this is the branch stock. There 50% load is there. So, 150 is to 100 cost. How much for? 58,440. So, this is the profit element. And this profit element, 50 is the profit element, 100 is the cost. So 58,440 into 50. So this is the profit. This is the stock reserve. Now the stock reserve is debited. So stock reserve account gets closed. And branch office stock account is to be credited. So now stock will be identified at cost. So this adjustment account will become 0. And this branch stock will be reduced to cost. So as this branch adjustment account debit, so this will become 0. And here the stock which was valued at 58,440, to that you are required to deduct the profit element. So profit element is deducted. So cost of stock of branch is 38,960, and this 38,960 will appear on the debit side of branch trading account. Now fixed assets, 4,92,660. Now sundry debtors. Sundry debtors first is of HO, next is of branch. Total appears in the outer column. Sales HO and branch that I have recorded in the inner column. Then comes creditors, liability side, cash at bank HO and branch, cash in hand HO 500, branch 100. This is how cash balance is recorded. Expense of HO 2,65,840, and branch expenses total branch expenses paid by HO and branch both together. That works out to be 34,990. They are the branch expenses. Branch stock adjustment account is closed. This is how these details are recorded. Now total of credit minus total of debit, you will get the gross profit. So this is the gross profit transferred to the profit and loss account. Expenses will be deducted. You will get the net profit. Now this net profit will appear on the balance sheet. This total plus profit and loss account balance is already there, 2,54,000. So 2,54,000 plus these two profits, all the three profits together, 2,54,000 plus 1,09,200 plus 87,010. This is the profit and loss account balance. This is how all the details are considered now. Now you have to make the total of balance sheet, total of liability side and total of asset side should agree. So 10,11,010. Here also the same should be the total. 5 plus 6, 11. 10,11,010. So this is how this sum gets solved. This sum gets solved. It is a very important sum. Generally, this type of sum appears in professional examination at the interval of 4 to 5 years, and moment this type of sum work as a invitation for the next attempt. Anyway, I have tried to explain you this sum. I feel that you have followed all these things. Thanks to all.